Hey guys, different video today. I was kind of in a rut lately. I've seen Spider-Man Brand New Day 3 times, and I'm putting together a Uncharted 4 video, finally. It's been a long time in the making, and I got a few other videos that I'm working on right now. But I decided to do something special for all of you by showing you some of my Spider-Man costumes that I had been wanting to get for years, practically my whole life, ever since I saw the first Spider-Man back at 12 years old in 2002. And this is not something that came cheap. This was, even with me paying it off through PayPal, which is what I was able to do, this cost me almost $2,000 altogether if you were to add this up. But I want to stress this, I paid it off through PayPal. I'm still paying it off right now. Both of these costumes, actually. If you were to follow me on my Facebook or Instagram profiles, I acquired the black suit for Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire one from Spider-Man 3. It was a really big size. It was the biggest one that I could find for 65 centimeters circumference or whatever. And in my family, we have big heads. So I made it a point to say, I want the biggest size that you have imaginable. I do not want it flushed up against my jawline. I had the original Spider-Man costume from Tobey Maguire's original costume design. Somehow I didn't account for the sizes because the face shell flushed up right against my jawline. But thankfully I was able to get the correct size, neither here nor there. The company that made this, joydesign.com, they are incredible. They have some of the most awesome designs, and they put a lot of thought and detail into these things. As I mentioned with the mask, they will ask you for your measurements as far as your neck size, chest, arm length, circumference of your wrists, your ankles, leg length, and thigh width or whatever. They have it on the website. I'll actually put it in the description below for you. By the way, not sponsored by joydesign.com. Just to clarify, I didn't get any sponsorship to talk about how great they are, even though I want to advocate for how great they are. So how could you not love this design, man? I mean, come on. I don't know if I'll be able to show you the full detail, but this is the actual black suit. Take a look at this thing with the spider symbol. Oh man, it's not easy to get into either because you have the zipper right here while also having the zipper right here causing a U-line. And you also have some extra zippers down here with your legs to try to ease your feet out if you have to make some adjustments by moving the fabric up along your skin. And the same thing goes for the wrists and arms as well. But I absolutely adore the details of this. I mean, this is like, for me, a gold mine. Unfortunately, some of the webbing's coming off, so I might have to put some super glue or Gorilla Glue on to do something about that. But still, pretty awesome as far as I'm concerned. And of course, I have this, the classic suit from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I actually wore this on opening weekend at a meet and greet that I did at my local Regal Theater in Lancaster. I don't have any pictures from that event, but I did an event the next day in a nearby town in the area that I live in. It's a store where they sell all these really cool collection toys or Legos and so on. So I got to walk around in this thing for altogether about 2 to 3 hours, or maybe 4 hours if you were to add them together. And no joke, me and a friend of mine, we dressed up in Spider-Man costumes. He had the Tom Holland suit from Far From Home, and there was this other young kid that had a costume that looked like the ones that you'd see on birthday cards, like this one. At a certain point when we were hanging out in this one area of the lobby, people who were walking in and out took pictures of us, and they said, hey, could you do the pointing thing? And no joke, we actually pointed at each other. I wish that we had some sort of pictures on it, and if I can find those pictures, I will promise to put them on my social media links for you. Also, I should mention, these lenses fog up really easily, so I had a hard time walking around, and I had to look through the seam or whatever right here, as you can see, between the lens and the mask. This has a face shell on it, which creates that really perfect look that you see in the movies, because otherwise it would look kind of weird or clunky if he just wore the mask without a face shell. It's Hollywood for you. You also got a zipper on here too to go right down to the lower part of your neck. And of course, here's the costume. I mean, seriously, does this look beautiful to you or what? And it's actually the Spider-Man 2 design, because if you've seen the one from the first movie, I always thought the spider logo on the back of that costume looked kind of awkward and clunky looking. This one feels a little more, I don't know what the right word is for it. This looks more like a natural feel of what the spider symbol should look like on the back of the costume. Just like with the black suit, I got the zipper right here, up in here, on the legs and arms and so on. Not an easy costume to get in and out of either, but the whole experience was definitely worth it. And we had a lot of pictures with people that were coming in and out of the theaters. This was the same theater that I saw the first Spider-Man movie in back when I was 12 years old. So it felt kind of like a full circle moment for me to give some excitement to young kids who were seeing this movie for the first time, just like I did when I was their age. Saying that out loud, holy shit, I'm getting old. And no joke, there was one kid who walked right up to me and started mouthing off, saying that I shouldn't be wearing the Tobey Maguire suit, that he was a, quote-unquote, a pussy-ass bitch, and that Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. I'm not making it up, that kid said it right to my face. I wanted to go off on that kid so badly, but I figured that was going to get me in trouble with his parents, so I didn't. All I really did was... ouch. But what I should have said?
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
That's just some punk kid who ran his mouth, so what does he know? But yeah, I just thought I'd share some of the experience that I had on opening weekend of Brand New Day. And I'm actually looking into getting the Brand New Day costume that Tom Holland wears. They have all different types of designs on there in case you're curious. Yeah, kind of running out of things to say right now at the moment. I don't really know what else to add, but thanks again guys for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!